the first place to listen to the hottest K-pop, Kpoppin with DJ Isak.
Ultimate vote. It's time for our listeners from around the world to support Eddy or Prince Mac of JJCC. And they're in the studios. Hi, guys.
Hey, yo, Peter and Pretty Mac, give me that. Woo!
You guys look cute today.
Oh, thank you. No makeup today. Very natural.
Something I should be hearing from a female artist, but okay.
I kind of dislocated my arm before the show started.
No, so
because I was dancing.
Yeah, these two are dancing for the camera, and all of a sudden, Prince was like, "Ow!" And I think like he dislocated his arm.
It went crack. And then, no, I didn't dislocate, but it hurt. It hurt. It was just for you guys, so vote for Prince.
No, I'm still young. No.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Aww.
So vote for me, please.
Oh,
yeah, my time is short.
No,
my time is short.
Please vote for me.
His time's
I
over.
can't do any penalties no more.
Actually, it's okay. Don't worry. The penalties are always good for us, like for the body or for the neck or for our health, for our mind. I don't know, but it's always good for us, I think. So. Well,
speaking of being good for you, our penalty today is actually good for you.
I don't think so.
No.
I get dislocated easily these days.
Our penalty for today is actually very good for you. Want to know what it is?
Tell me, please. No.
Okay.
No. I think.
Okay.
I think now's better.
Okay. Well, it seems that we're going to give. Well, the winner is going to give the loser a nice scalp massage.
Oh.
He's gonna dislocate my head. That doesn't work.
Okay, guys. Because Prince Mac is not that really good at giving massages, and I'm really good. So I want to help Prince out because he feels very sick these days. He has a cold. He just dislocated his arm.
That is the biggest lie. He said I'm not good at giving massages. I'm so good at giving massages because I learned a lot. Especially massage. I always massage you. How often do you massage me? I always massage you.
Once in a while.
I always massage. He goes,
hold on.
He massages my back.
That doesn't sound right. Could you stop, please?
No, really. I always give him massages.
Aww.
I gave him one just like 2-3 days ago on his bed.
Okay.
No, it was on secret.
Wait,
it was on secret.
Hey,
sorry.
It sounds weird. Stop right there. Okay.
It was on someone else's bed as well.
Okay.
It wasn't even his own bed.
All right. For today, so the loser is going to get a scalp massage. Now, if I see that it's not of a massage and you're not really putting that much pressure, I shall step in.
Step?
I shall step in.
Step?
I shall step in. I shall step in. All right, so to see who you guys are representing today, who are you guys looking at?
Actually, we're looking at two very individuals who are very smart and love books.
Yes.
So you think of books or book smarts when you think of these artists.
Yes.
Okay, so who are the artists that you are representing today?
Hanseung of Kara.
Okay, then Prince, what about you?
I'm doing genuinely one of my favorite groups of all time. It's Wonder Girls.
Ooh.
Yes, Wonder Girls Yeon.
Wonder Girls, yes.
Yeah.
I actually really like Wonder Girls.
Okay.
I think they're really, really talented as a whole group.
Oh, yes, they are.
Don't give me that look. Just really gave me a look. You just met him the other day. We all did. But I really like Wonder Girls ever since a long time ago.
Okay.
And I've actually been watching a lot of their just the YouTube videos and stuff. And they're really talented, musically talented.
Yes,
indeed they are.
So I like that.
Okay, so today we're talking about book smarts. I mean, books are something that kind of is intertwined with fall. As fall rolls around, a lot of people do feel like, it's a perfect weather to cuddle up to a book. I myself also like doing that as well.
Yes.
I think, I don't know, I'm not that really a book lover, but I like reading, how do you say, those kind of Harry Potter books, Lord of the Rings, Twilight series. I actually
never say to read a book.
I have.
You read the Twilight series?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Actually, you know the last one I was in Korea when it came out.
Okay.
And I actually stood in line at 4 a.m. to buy the book.
Wow.
I really wanted to see the book.
I think
I just watched the movie.
I think a few more fans just came over to Eddie's side for that one. You watched the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie and book is very different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the book you got to read it. The movie you just watch it.
Well, no,
The movie you just watch it.
that and I think when it comes
I
to
actually really like vampires, but
the movie itself, they had to kind of cut out a lot of the book.
But I sort of get why people love books, because when you read a book, everyone has a different perspective. Everyone has a different thought, and it's just say as a Twilight book, you read it and you see a scene and you think differently than anyone else. So it's very special, I think, reading a book.
I don't think I'm a really big novel person, but I did read, like, back in the days, I did read Goosebumps.
Oh yes, those are good books.
I read Goosebumps.
I heard that they're bringing that back.
They
might, they might be bringing it back. Why?
Because I had a lot of nightmares when I was young.
No, I love those books. I had all
and then
those.
I watched the series as well.
Yeah.
In America, they have book fairs, and then you
book fair.
Yes,
book fair
yeah.
always happen in fall.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Book fair.
Yes. And
so old. I feel so old.
I loved book fair. Like, that was the only time my mom actually gave me a good lump sum of money to spend at school, because she's like, yeah, go buy books. But you know, I used to always buy the I Spy books.
Yes.
The I Spy
books, yes. And
I love those.
I used to read a lot of Andy Griffiths as well.
Where's Waldo? I used to.
I love those
read
books.
that book.
No, yeah, you do.
But we call it Wally.
Oh, really?
In Australia, yeah. In Australia, it's called Where's Wally. It's not called Where's Waldo. I never knew it was called Waldo, but it's the same person.
Wow.
Same person, same thing, but I don't know why it's called Wally in Australia.
Yeah,
It's called Where's
interesting.
Wally, yeah.
Huh. Okay, yeah, book fairs. Oh, now I miss book fairs. Okay, so we're looking at two hot ladies for today that really are book smart. So who wants to go first?
Kpop.
Gawibawibo. Oh,
yes,
you
go
won.
first, please.
Okay.
Eddie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, for starters, Han she went to Paris high school in America, a very tough high school where you have to study and take a test to get into. But she dropped out in the middle because she wanted to become an idol.
Ah.
And she's very smart, and she speaks 4 languages: English,
Wow.
Japanese, Chinese, and Korean, and is very fluent.
Speaks Chinese?
Yes.
Never knew that.
And also, I think it especially helped her especially helped Kara when they debuted from overseas, Japan,
True.
China's. And she is really smart. And actually, our vocal teacher used to teach Kara before, and she said she's one of the most brightest, smartest people she've ever met. And our teacher is a graduate from Yonsei.
Wow.
And she said that she's really smart, and that's a start.
Okay, that's a start. Okay, so moving on.
Well, actually, we had a few choices when we were doing bookworms. Like there was like EXID's, Honey, Soyeon, Brown Eyed Guys, Muro, and stuff. But I think out of all of them, I chose Wonder Girls, Yeon. Maybe because I recently learnt a term as well called 엄친구, 엄친달,
엄친딸.
meaning
엄친달.
엄마's 친구's daughter.
I'm
My
엄친아.
mom's friend's daughter, yes.
Yes,
I'm 엄친아.
mum's friend's daughter. Which kind of means just the perfect person.
Well,
Because-
that and also everybody grew up with their mom saying, "Why don't you be more like so and so? Why don't you get good grades and take care of your brothers like so and so?" So
Yeah,
that's how they came up with the
I
concept.
had that a lot when I was young.
I hated
had
that.
But
There was,
I was compared to my cousins.
I was compared to girls in my class.
Because I think cousins are they're around the same age as me.
Yeah.
I think for me, I was more compared to my cousins. And I think Yeon, really suits that. Because why for me as well, I think Yeon always had good grades in her school. She always, topped her classes. And that was, when she went to school, it was before Wonder Girls. And she was a trainee and going to school at the same time. And I think everybody knows, most of us, K-pop fans know how hard it is being a trainee.
Yeah.
Yes.
How time consuming it is and stuff. And she was still able to top her class.
Wow.
And be a trainee at JYP.
Wow. That's
at the
hard.
same time. That's
that's
actually
hard.
really, really hard. Normally it's like what Eddie said. She gave up her studies in the
Which is
States
true, yeah.
to become an idol. But Yeon managed to pull off both.
Yeah, that's
and
not
even
easy.
after her debut, she was still studying. She was still studying, and she was still top of the class. Because I think for me, after debut was even more busier. Because that's when you still have to train. The company still makes you train, still makes you practice. But that's when all the interviews come in, all the media attention is on you. You do various music shows, TV shows and stuff like that. So it gets really, really busy. But she still managed to go to school. She went to uni and she finished it.
Yeah.
As I know, I think these two are one of the few idol stars actually going to school by taking a test in college. So, wow. I cannot do that. I'm sorry, but
No, yeah. I mean, during promotions, I feel the same way as Prince was saying, that I think it's almost impossible to go to school because, especially now, well, I mean, for me back then, we only had music programs on the weekends. So it would be like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But these days, it's Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
It's like
Monday,
every single
Tuesday.
day
Every
of the
single
week.
day,
Yeah, there is a live show or a taping or something. And so to be able to go to dry rehearsals, go back to school, be there for like an hour, then come back, do dress rehearsals, and then do pre-recording or the live show, and then going back to school. That's just like...
No, and then you can wait to the end of the show, you're going to say bye to all the PDs as well.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't just leave.
Yeah, it's not like you just perform on a stage and you can go home. You got to wait till everyone finishes.
Okay, I remember when we were promoting on the flower bed, I think 2-3 weeks, right? We had 3 hours of sleep every day.
Yeah.
At home. That's when we got home.
Yeah.
So I don't know how she pulled it off.
Exactly.
It seems impossible.
Well, she pulled it off. That's why she deserves to win today. All these years she pulled that off, man. I think she deserves a win for one day. Come on.
Okay, so today it's a battle between some two hot brainiacs in the K-pop world, and it is between Kara's Han Seung-yeon and we've got the Wonder Girls' Yeon. We've got Prince in charge of Yeon and Eddy in charge of Seung-yeon.
Yes.
So you can send in your votes because you want to support Eddy or Prince, or because you want to support Seung-yeon or Yeon. There's no wrong way to send in your vote. Just continue to send in your votes.
No, there is a wrong way. Over that way is the wrong way.
Over that way is the wrong way. You go
That
over
way's the
there
wrong
and then
way.
you make a U-turn and you come to me.
To set the record straight, Eddy's been on a winning streak for the past couple of weeks.
2 weeks. But Prince won
That's
4
enough.
weeks before that.
No.
Prince won 4 weeks, so save the Eddy. I still got 2 more weeks. We can do it.
No.
2 more weeks, we can do it.
It doesn't work like that. You don't want to see me with a dislocated head.
Oh,
Doesn't work like that.
Okay, so the penalty is out, and if you have any ideas for penalties, please continue to send those in as well. We are going to take a quick song break before we come back and have them continue their argument. We start off with Yeon, who is also known as a amazing solo artist under the name of Heartfelt. We've got her track "Ain't Nobody," followed by Han Seung-yeon's track of "Guilty," and we'll see you guys after this with more of Ultimate Vote. I think Prince Mac needs to recalculate what date it is. Today it's Wednesday. That's why we're in the studio, hon.
I know. I just thought today was tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, he's like,
I
no,
know
tomorrow's
today's Wednesday.
Friday. I'm just like, yeah, I wish it was, but no.
Yeah.
I wish the weekend was here already, but no, it's not.
So I thought the days go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
There we go. That'd be
That's a good
nice.
day. That's a good day.
That'd be nice.
6 days in a week.
That'd be nice. Okay, so today we are looking at Kara's Seung-yeon and Wonder Girls Yeon as we're looking at some bookworms in the K-pop scene from our hot female celebrities. So, who wants to continue on?
I'll continue on. She actually calls herself the memorization queen.
She calls herself that.
Yes, and actually people around her say that because when she was too busy doing promotions with Kara, she only had 100 days left before the college ability test.
The placement test.
Yes, and she nailed it in 100 days. But she said the only problem is she's very good and fast at memorizing, but it disappears fast.
So she has a photogenic memory.
No, I don't think I have a photogenic memory, but I did something like that.
I did that for PTA.
When I first
PSATs.
came to Korea, our CEO made me memorize like 30 Korean phrases, writing it as well. And then I think she told me the next day I had to do it. She's gonna test me, and if I got it wrong, I was gonna get killed. She said, if you get one wrong, I'll kill you the next day. I don't know what kill would mean, but okay. But I ended up passing it, luckily.
But yeah, they don't really.
So I'm still alive
stick.
right here.
Yeah, they don't kind of stick.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
They don't stick. They don't stick. But I don't know. I think I do have a pretty good memory.
Oh,
Except
actually,
for 6 days in a week.
6 days. No. And also, Hansinga, she said after her idol days is over, she wants to become a translator.
Wow.
Yes, and she loves books and very good at all languages. So she actually even participated in an audiobook record. So
wow,
that's very hard to do, and that's very very weird. She wants to be a translator after, and it's very hard to translate because I usually translate for you and.
Get out of here.
It's very hard to
You don't translate anything. You interpret.
I translate for you. I'm a translator. But I tried it on a couple of shows and stuff.
Okay,
but it's very hard.
he'll something is like 20 lines. He'll shorten it down to 2 lines.
Actually, I'm sorry. Apart from this, I don't really help him out. In other shows, when I translate, it's very hard and it's very because the language is very different and the phrases are different, so it's very hard to translate. But she actually likes doing that, and. I really don't understand. It's very hard.
So, say to our listeners, Eddie doesn't like translating for me.
Yes, I don't.
So please vote for me. He doesn't like translating for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Why?
I like translating
Why
for
do
you.
I have to translate?
I like translating for you.
When?
Are you saying never?
When?
Come on, how many times have I translated? Every time we do Chinese shows.
Well, how
Who was
many
the only
times
one
have we
there?
done Chinese shows and how many times have we Korean
stop
shows?
fighting. Stop bickering.
Is that how it works now?
You guys sound
that
like a
how it
married
works
couple
now?
again.
Oh.
So stop.
I'm actually really heartbroken now. He's telling me he doesn't like it.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
Prince, continue on. What about you?
I'm actually really heartbroken, like genuinely. I actually found out something that really broke my heart. But okay,
Okay, the
anyways,
world's
moving
tough.
on.
Toughen up.
Yes. Anyways, I have to talk about Yeon, right? So I'm kind of out of this world now. Really heartbroken. I feel like crying right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Yeon, I think she fits more as an artist or a musician rather than a singer, because she can write her own music, and she writes her own lyrics. She also plays the piano and guitar, but her lyrics are often described as rather unusual. She reads a lot. And has a lot of thoughts on music. One of her favorite writers is Mark Twain.
Wow.
The writer of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. A very famous writer. And she feels that, because she reads so much, her songwriting has gotten dark. A bit dark. That's what she said before her solo debut. She had a solo debut in 2014.
Yep.
And she said that because she read so much and her music gotten a bit dark, a lot of it was rejected by her boss JYP.
Too deep.
Yeah, it was kind of too deep, and then a lot of it got rejected, and she was kind of in like an era where she was a bit depressed and stuff like that. But she managed to pull through that, and she did make her solo debut in 2014, and she used the name Heartfelt.
The song we listened to earlier.
Yeah, for her solo. So she called herself Heartfelt. So she has the name Yeun, Yenny, and Heartfelt.
Exactly.
Yes, and that was specifically for her solo. And during her solo, she didn't just release teaser images, teaser videos and stuff. She also had an exhibition. She had an exhibition where fans were able to listen to her album, which I think it was 7 songs, and are written and composed. Maybe not fully by her. Maybe she worked with someone else, but they were, all of her songs she did participate in them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think she is a really talented musician.
Yeah, we did get a chance to interview her during that promotion, and she did say that the whole writing process was a very big healing process for her. To kind of get all that into words and to get all that music out of her system was kind of very healing. So, yeah, it does show that she is on many different levels. Okay, then, Eddie, what about Xena?
In my opinion,
Okay.
if you're smart, what's the use of being smart? Hansinga, she is very bright in even real estate knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Real estate.
Yes.
You go, girl.
Yes. She purchased a building in Cheongdam-dong for 45억 5천만 won. I think $386,000.
Oh, there we go. Thank
Yes.
you for doing the math.
Yes. And that building is now going under construction. And after the construction is over, I heard that the price will go up to 4-6 times the original price, and she already knows the business. She already knows how to do it, and I think that is the true smart.
Wow.
Yes. What can you say about that?
Wow. Well, at least she had the amount of money to put a down payment like that. But
yes,
wow. Wow. Real estate seems to be something that is, if anybody wants to invest in something, I've always thought that instead of like funds personally or like stocks or anything, I think that real estate is the safest.
Yes.
Gamble, if you think of it as that, or investment that can ever be made. And for some celebrities that are very good at that, I think that it is something that is a nice tip to learn.
Yes.
To work around some of the loopholes and stuff like that, and to actually, put investment into real estate is something pretty cool.
Yeah, right now, my he's saying, I'm preparing for until you make a lot of money, so I'm learning real estate right now. Like, go, Dad.
Well, no, it's a good skill to have to know the real estate laws and regulations and whatnot in your area or places where you'd like to invest, because I think it is a great investment, especially if you want to maybe pass it on to your kids and their kids afterwards. All right, Prince, what about you? Anything else?
I think, as I mentioned before, Yeon is more of a musician.
Okay.
Than a business person.
Okay.
She has composed, all the songs, but she's also composed songs for her own group, Wonder Girls. And, songs like Saying I Love You, For Wonderful. That were her songs that she composed for her debut with Wonder Girls.
Okay.
And there are actually many other songs composed by her which was added into the Wonder Girls albums, such as the latest album, Reboot. There was 3 songs in the album which was composed by her, and she also did compositions for other members' solos, such as Summy's solo album.
Okay.
And she did write a lot of OSTs as well, one of them being OST for Dream High 2.
Wow.
Yeah, she did that. And, she's a really established musician as an idol. She calls herself as a what do you call it? More of a singer-songwriter than an idol now.
Okay.
She says she's kind of past that idol life, stuff like that, so she wants to get into music more. And I kind of see that is the path that Wonder Girls is going now anyway.
True.
Yeah, it's like their latest song, they're all playing instruments, and they, even Hyun said, they had to learn a lot from Yeon because she's probably the most musician mind out of the group. And just this year, she did end up getting a Musician of the Year award, Female Musician of the Year award.
Wow.
This year, yeah.
There you go. But yeah, especially when it comes to being a musician, I know that they say that sometimes musicians are a lot more simple-minded, but I feel that simple-mindedness is more complex than anything.
Yeah.
I try to pick up a new instrument and I'm like struggling forever. So I think that, when people say, oh yeah, I just picked it up by myself, and just, you had a knack for it. So that's probably why you learned it so easily by yourself.
Yes.
I know that there are numerous producers out there that don't even know how to read sheet music, but they're amazing producers. They just like what they hear, if you know what I mean. But
yes.
I tried to sit down in front of a computer and start making music and whatnot. After about an hour, I'm just like, nope, not for me.
Even as me, Simba, and Sanchung. Simba, he makes the beats, he does everything, but me and Sanchung were in the back like, nope.
Yeah,
nope, no.
I was given homework to get used to some of the systems of making music, is to listen to a song and try to copy the instrumental. So you try to find the beats and the sounds in that instrumental to get familiar with the recording process and everything. Like, I was trying to find the bass sound for one song. I listened to it for, like I said, over an hour. Over and over and over again. I was like, nope, not for me.
Yep. For some of the guys who don't know, it's something like this. Do.
Yeah, you have to figure it out. And you go through like a big old database of a library and you're like, doop, 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 doop. And you have to You have to find the sound.
It's to the point where you listen to it so much you forgot
what it sounds like.
What it sounds like. So like, wait, hold on. What am I looking for?
Exactly.
So
which one's the original? Okay. So obviously, Yeon has more of an artistic side, so she is very complex to know all of this, so that she can find, her own style as well. Okay, you guys have about a minute left before we go into another song break. So, Eddie, do you have anything else to say before we go into song break?
Hansingen is the best.
Oh.
Save the Eddie.
Then, for Yeon, Prince.
I have a quote that Yeon lives by, because Mark Twain, apart from being a writer, he's also known for his quotes. Mm-hmm. And one of the quotes that he did say was, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover.
Wow.
That is a quote that Yeon lives by.
Okay.
And she just, what can I say? I think that could relate to me as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just doing things that I'm taking big risks of, leaving my family, leaving Australia. Because I was before I came to Korea, I was settled in a job with, good pay.
Okay.
I was living a good life, eating what I want, doing what I want, and then I just thought I wanted to do something bigger with my life. I had a dream. I wanted to go out and explore the world, so I went to China, went to Korea, and this is what I'm doing now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Carpe Diem, but a little bit more in an in-depth type of quote. All right, so for our listeners, you're continuing to send in your votes for either Prince, Mac, or Eddie. The penalty for today is the winner gets a chance to give the loser a scalp massage. Obviously, I don't think either of these guys are going to go easy on each other, but if they seem to be going a little too easy on each other, I might step in and use a little bit of a stronger grip. So we will get a chance to see who takes the win. So continue to send in your votes. We have some more music for you. We have Kara with Cupid, followed by Wonder Girls with I Feel You.
Cupid. Eddie.
Oh, for a split second, I was like, wait, what are you doing? All right, we've got Prince and Eddie in the studio of JJCC, and they have been battling it out. It looks like some of our listeners are like times a million, times a billion, as they keep sending in their messages. So they're sending in votes as many times as they can, but they're also adding in times a billion, times a million.
I think that
I think that's for Eddie then, because he wrote in his Instagram post before the show.
Times a million?
Save the Eddie times a million. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Well, it seems that, since both of you probably have been feeling under the weather, I think the penalty for today would probably be good for both of you. Mm-hmm. Now, I did say that Eddie's been on a winning streak these days. And, if you really wanted Prince to win, you could send in more votes for Prince. Or if you still wanted Eddie to win, you could send in more votes for Eddie.
Save the Eddie times a million, please. A million, billion, quadrillion. Okay.
So, what we're going to do is find out who times a million, times a billion took the win for today. So drum roll, please. Actually, the times a million, time a billion went to Prince, but Eddie took the win for today.
Thank you guys.
So all of the votes were going to Prince for times a million, times a billion. So I thought that actually Prince was going to win, but it looks like Eddie took the win for today. So, Eddie, you get a chance to go over and give Prince... Don't kill him.
Oh, yes.
Don't kill him. Be nice. Give him a scalp massage. That is today's penalty. It'll feel good, though. Maybe you'll fall asleep. Good, take off your rings. These are rings, by the way. He's not dropping money on the table. These are rings. These are rings. Don't kill Prince.
Oh, no, of course. I'm very first soft, and then middle, and then across the middle, and then strong. And you juice it. Take the stress. You juice your stress out. You juice it out. You juice
but it should get
Oh, you pushed my head.
No, I didn't. You juice it. You juice the head. You juice it. Juice.
Okay. So Prince can feel better for next week, and then maybe we can see him win. Now, because Eddy was supporting Hansung for today, he's putting all of his rings back on. Okay, so because he was supporting Hansung for today, what we're going to do is take a listen to her track as our last track for today. 혼자 사랑할까요? I Love by Myself, or Lonely Love. We're going to take a listen to this track, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye-bye.